What about people who have disabilities, like, for example, intellectual disabilities? They can't
Mhm.
express their faith in actions. How will their faith be weighted? I think
Okay, so
the
what
context is faith without works sustained.
Okay, so I don't know which category of people and what specifics this person is thinking of or imagining, but there are several people. Like, for example, this famous example of this man without arms and legs, Nick Vujicic. Many of you would have seen videos of him, and there are several others like that. Even big missionaries, who have been paralyzed, neck down, hip down, been on wheelchairs, and so on and so forth. So disability is a big word. And even the disabled can express their faith in action. Faith in action can just be giving a listening ear to someone, cheering up somebody with a touch or a hug or a smile, helping them with finances, with encouraging words, anything that exudes the godliness, that has been birthed in you because of the person of Jesus Christ that you have embraced and the Holy Spirit that has come in you. Well, if there are certain people that are not falling in the normative category, which is what this was described, and they are absolutely, let us say, physically challenged, that they cannot do anything at all by way of expressing their faith in action, obviously God is not going to say, I know that you're not able to, but because you did not, because I said in the Bible, I'm going to punish you. You're a guy who did not put your faith into action. I think we have to read it sensibly, commonsensically, and make sanctions and trust God's wisdom to be the wise and the righteous judge. He's not going to demand where he has not invested people. And so there is a normative way of looking at this verse, and there are certain exceptions. And obviously, this does not apply to the exceptions, and we need not unnecessarily get worked up about all of those things, because we can rest assured in the fact that God is a just and righteous judge. Won't the judge of all the earth do that which is right? So on the day of judgment, there will not be anybody, okay, that stands before God and says, "Hey, God, you know what? You played foul in my life, and now you are judging me wrongly." No, and God does not judge wrongly at all, and He will not be God. He's perfect in all his attributes, and justice is one, righteousness is another, and therefore he's going to reward people that need to be rewarded. He's going to punish people that need to be punished. He's going to titrate it so very rightly, correctly, that nobody can cry foul on Judgment Day. I remember Stanley Uncle from Blessing Youth Mission saying this once in the context of Christian, judgment and people making to heaven. He said there are three categories of people, and when you go to heaven, there'll be three surprises. The first surprise is that the one that you thought will not be there would be there. Okay, the second one, he said, the one that you thought would be there is not there. And he said the third and the biggest one is you yourself would be there. So God's justice is going to be very interesting, but rest assured, his justice is going to be absolutely perfect and flawless, and nobody can dispute it. Either the one that is needing a reward, or the one that needs vindication, or the one that needs to be punished.